Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Becoming Cleo. I am so excited that you're here today. Today I want to have a conversation about something that me and my friends often talk about, and that's navigating this journey of where you are versus where you want to be. So let's get right into it. So for me, not only am I navigating this journey of life or this journey of being a 20-something, I'm also navigating this journey of putting myself out there as a content creator and this journey of building a personal brand. So for me, one of the big goals that I have for myself is to be a full-time content creator, to work for myself and to expand my brand and build on top of it. That is the journey that I'm mainly going to be talking about today when it comes to navigating your journey and just going through the thick of it. I've been creating content since 2021, and my goal is to be full-time as a content creator. And on this journey, at least for the past 3 months, I've been feeling really stuck, like just really stagnant, and just like I'm not even moving or taking any steps forward. I'm struggling with this idea of maybe what I want doesn't want me back, or maybe I'm not meant to be on this particular journey. What I found is that what I really and truly was frustrated and just fed up with the journey. Sometimes I have a hard time having and expressing gratitude for where I am because I know that it's not where I want to be. Now this journey to get to the other side, it has been very tumultuous. It's had its highs, it's had its lows, it's up, it's had its downs. It's been a journey. And I know for me, as I'm navigating to getting to full-time, I found myself lately going through the ebbs and flows of my journey just like anyone else. Now in this journey, I feel like I have been facing several obstacles, several forms of resistance, several conflicts that's just really making it more of a challenge to get to the other side. I want to share some feelings that I've had that I want to talk about that may come up for you while you're in the in-between, while you're in the thick of your journey and trying to get to the other side. So one of the things that came up for me was burnout. So for the past 3 months, I have been feeling stagnant. I've been feeling stuck, like really just like I'm not making any progress when it comes to being a content creator. I was really in a creative rut, and I found myself in this time struggling with self-doubt. I was having questions of whether or not I'm even worthy of getting to the other side, whether I'm deserving of it, and whether I'm even meant to do this anyway. I was really like, wow, I'm going to be at my day job forever because this is never going to happen for me. I had a period of self-doubt that did not allow me to make any steps forward. You know, when motivation is gone and discipline kicks in, discipline was also not kicking in. I was just over it. Second thing that has come up for me is lack of patience. Sometimes it can feel like you're doing this thing, you're being consistent, you're feeling the good feelings, and you're doing the work, and you're still not seeing the reward. So you're putting in all this work and getting little to no reward in return. I also have felt like that on my journey. I felt like, I've been creating this content since 2021 and putting myself out there as a personal brand in 2022. I had these expectations of being further along in this journey, and that just wasn't my reality. That was not the reality that I was having. So it just felt like you're being consistent and it's not really going anywhere for you. Third thing that I want to talk about is feeling like you want to quit. So for me, I've had questions like, am I even meant to be on this journey? Is this a journey that was destined for me, or is this a journey that I just want to go on? The second thing is, at what point in this journey when you feel like you've done your best and you tried your hardest, that you just quit and you just stop trying to go to the other side? When I asked myself these questions, I was really at a point where I just felt like I was doing everything right and things just weren't happening for me. I was even wondering, after asking myself those questions, I really had to sit down and say like, okay, well, do you really want to quit? And if you do decide to quit, what are you going to do? Figure it out. For me, that really just spiraled me into having a conversation with myself about why I wanted to quit and get to those core feelings of that versus taking me wanting to quit as at face value. And do I really want to quit because this is something that I feel like inside? Like, do I have this intuition that it's time? Or do I really want to quit because I'm frustrated with where I am? And so while you're in the in-between and all those feelings come up, think about what you want the journey to feel like in the meantime. Like, do you want to be able to express gratitude for it? Do you want to be able to enjoy it and have fun while you get to the other side? What is it that you want from this journey? What do you expect from it? Because I feel like at the end of the day, one of the big goals when it comes to having a journey is to get to the other side of the thing that you desire, or to get to the where you want to be part of your journey. So you're going to have to stay consistent and stay patient and just to continue on. I know it's hard, and I know it's easier said than done. And I know the journey is going to challenge you. I know that it's going to test you. And I know that it may have already challenged and tested you. And now you're watching this video. It's going to really push you to the limit. And it's already done that for me. Sometimes when you're really close to getting to the other side, a lot of resistance can come up that can prevent you from actually making it there. So I just want to share with you all some of the things that I've done that have helped me to really stay grounded this journey and to just really like reset. Okay. The first thing that I want to mention is meditation. If you're new or if you have trouble sitting still, I recommend trying meditation for 2 minutes to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever feels good to you. Pick a number that you feel like you can do and just meditate. Just sit in silence or listen to audio or guided meditation on YouTube and Insight Timer and just really allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. A lot of people meditate in different ways, but for me, I either try to focus on the feelings that I'm having and working through those, or I try to clear my head and just think about something that's bothering me. You can meditate for however long as you want with music, silence, or whatever feels good to you. Second thing that I want to mention is journaling. I journal almost every day, and journaling helps me to process information best. But two, I just really love to physically write things down on a notebook. I journal my thoughts about how I'm feeling about something. I journal things that come to mind. Like with journaling, getting it out of your head and onto paper or onto your phone or whatever that may be is really going to help you to identify, like, are these genuine feelings that I'm feeling, or are these feelings that I'm feeling in this moment of frustration? Third thing that I recommend and that I love doing is scripting. So scripting is basically like journaling, or it's like writing, but it's like speaking something into existence but in writing. So with scripting, I'll think about the other side of my journey and think about what a typical day would look like. I'll write in my journal what a day would look like as a full-time content creator, literally from sunrise to sunset. You just write it as if it's already happened, because I found that the act of doing that is really going to help you visualize and feel those feelings of what it would feel like when you eventually make it to the other side. I just feel like scripting does a really good job of allowing you to believe that it's possible, because if you can write it down from your imagination that this is how your day went and this is how you're feeling about your day and these are all the amazing things that happen, once you can actually visualize and think about that and write it out, it will really help you to feel like, one, you're capable of this actually happening, but two, it'll allow you to feel those good feelings of like, this is what it's going to be like when it does happen. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is affirmations. So I like to recite affirmations, one, right when I wake up in the morning, but two, right when I go to bed, just because I really want it to be the first thing that I think about when I wake up and the first thing I think about before I go to bed. So I have been actively reciting affirmations for 5 days straight, and I've been starting my affirmations with I deserve and I am worthy of. And I'll share my affirmation. I've been saying that I am worthy of being a full-time content creator. And this is because, as I mentioned previously in the video, I had really struggled with self-doubt. That using the affirmation of I am worthy has really allowed me to believe and to feel that I am actually worthy of this happening and that I'm actually capable of making this happen. You don't necessarily have to use affirmations that start with I am worthy or that start with I deserve. But if you are someone who's struggling with self-doubt, I do think those affirmations can really help you and allow you to eventually believe you are deserving and that you are worthy. That I do that has really helped me to stay grounded is this journey is to write down my why. So whenever I'm feeling one of those feelings of frustration or feelings of being stagnant, I'll write down, why is it that I want to become a full-time content creator? Or why is it that you want to do X, Y, and Z? To get to the why of why you want something, it really helps you to put into perspective the bigger picture. It really helps you to ground yourself in knowing this is why you want something, this is the bigger picture, this is the reward on the end. It just really brings you back to earth. So literally grounds you so you can remember why it is that you're enduring this journey and why it is that you've decided to continue on and to stay consistent. The thing that I recommend is called emotional freedom technique, or I call it like emotional freedom tapping. And what it is you tap different points on your body like this while reciting a certain affirmation or a certain phrase And then it really helps you to get into your subconscious mind, but to believe the thing that you're saying and to allow you to feel those good feelings. So I personally use Brad Yates on YouTube. You can just type in Brad Yates, EFT. Brad has a lot of different videos that you can use and I'm going to leave a few of my favorite down below, but Brad literally videos for everything. So those are the 6 things that I do to help ground myself in this journey, help me to stay consistent and patient while I'm in the thick of it, while I am in the in-between. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope that if you're watching this and you resonate with what I'm saying, that you know that you're not alone in any of the feelings that you're having, and that these feelings that you're having are very normal. Navigating any journey can be a challenge. You can feel a lot of resistance while you're in the thick of it. So if it feels right to you and you want to stay on this journey, stay patient, stay hopeful, stay faithful, and stay consistent. Because with divine timing, and when it's your time, it's your time. It's going to all be worth it at the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.